Okay, let's start in child's pose. Bring your knees together or apart. Walk your hands forward, bring your forehead to the floor, really stretch out your body, and then settle onto your mat. Take some nice deep breaths. And let's come into a twist, bringing the right arm under the left. And then switch sides. And come back to center. Let's come to all fours and walk the hands forward. Melt your heart down to the floor. And then we'll slide forward into sphinx. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Soften between the shoulder blades, shoulders back and down. And then we're going to turn onto the right side. Stay on your elbow and turn your forearm so it's parallel to the top of your mat. We're going to bring the top leg forward and then reach back and grab the ankle of the bottom leg and come into a twist here, bringing that bottom knee back. Don't sink down into your right shoulder. Keep some space in that shoulder. Hopefully feeling a bit of a stretch in the right quad, that bottom leg, and a little twist. And come back to sphinx. Take a couple of breaths here. Come onto your left side, again, pivoting your forearm till it's parallel to the top of the mat. Bring the top leg forward and then bend the bottom leg and grab the ankle, pulling that bottom knee back a little bit. And again, remember not to sink into the left shoulder. Keep some space in that shoulder. And come back to sphinx. And now come down all the way to the mat. Extend your arms forward and your palms together. Head down, bend the elbows, bring your thumbs to the back of the neck. And then extend the arms again. We're going to do the same motion, but with the chest on the floor now. So roll onto the right side. Bring the left leg forward, bend the right leg, grab the ankle, and look up towards the ceiling. And then come back to the mat, and we'll go to the other side. Roll onto the left side. Top leg forward, bottom leg back, grab the ankle, and then turn your chest to face the ceiling. Come back to the mat. Come back up on the elbows into sphinx. And we're going to curl the toes under and lift up into forearm plank. So pull the stomach in, press the floor away, reach back through your heels. Walk the feet in, coming into dolphin. Reach down through the heels, lift your hips. Keep your top of your head up off the floor. Press the floor away to make some space in the shoulders. And then walk back to forearm plank with control. One more time, bring the feet forward into dolphin. And again, we'll walk your feet back, forearm plank. And then bring the knees down and walk back to all fours. Let's do some cat-cow here. Inhale to drop the belly, exhale to round the back. Moving at your own pace with your breath. And then side to side. And then barrel rolls. Let's do 4 one direction and 4 the other direction. And when you're done, meet back in tabletop. And then we'll step the right foot forward, low lunge. So let your hips sink forward, but don't let your knee come past your toes. Inhale, arms up. Lift up out of your waist. Engage the glutes. Make sure there's no crunching in the lower back. But lift the chest up and bring the arms back for a little back bend. And then stack the spine, turn to the right, left hand to the right knee, right hand to the lower back. Untwist, place the hands on either side of the front leg, step back to plank. And we'll come into side plank on the right, so lift your left arm up. And to modify, you can always put the right knee down as a kickstand. Option here to lift your left leg and hover the left leg. From here, coming into wild thing, plant your left toes on the floor and flip your chest to face the ceiling. Reach your fingertips behind you, overhead. Lift your hips. And slowly with control, come back to plank. And bring your knees down and bring your left foot forward. Low lunge, sink your hips forward. And then lift your arms. Squeeze your glutes, lift up out of your waist. Lift your chest, back bend. And then stack the spine and turn to the left. Right hand to the left knee, left hand to the lower back. And untwist, plant your hands on the floor, step back to plank. Come into side plank on the left. Lift your right arm in the air. So again, you can either bring the left knee down as a modification, or you have the option to lift the right leg and hover there. And from here, we'll come into wild thing. Placing the right foot behind you. Lift your hips, lift your chest, and reach your fingertips. And slowly come back to plank. Knees down. Keep your toes curled under and sit back onto your heels. And send your awareness to your toes, spreading wide, opening up the fascia on the bottoms of your feet. Take some conscious breaths here. And then lean forward, bringing the tops of the feet to the floor. I'll step the right foot forward again. For our low lunge, let your hips sink forward and lift your arms. Hips nice and square and supported. Lift up and back bend. And then twist to the right. And face forward, plant your palms, step back to plank. And turn to your right, lift your left arm up, side plank. Option to hover the left leg. This time, instead of wild thing, bend your left knee and step to the front of the mat for high lunge. Press into your feet. Sink down a little lower into that front knee. And we'll twist to the left, bringing arms parallel to the floor. Bring your right hand to the floor, left arm towards the ceiling. Left hand down, step back to plank. Hold here for 2 breaths. Knees down, left foot forward. Sink your hips forward and down. Inhale, arms up. Lift your spine up and back. And then twist to the left. Untwist, palms down, step back to plank. And then turn to your right, lift your right arm. Side plank, lift your hips. Maybe lift that right leg. And then bend the right knee, step forward, set your feet up for high lunge. Press into your feet. Hips square, still lifting up out of the waist. Feeling the strength in your legs. And turn to the right, arms parallel to the floor. Left hand to the mat, right arm lifts up. Right hand down, step back to plank. Hold for 2 breaths. And then knees down. Keep your toes curled and sit back. So again, just take in a moment here to breathe and enjoy the stretch in the bottoms of your feet. Okay, let's do the sequence again, just a little bit faster. Right foot forward, low lunge, arms up. And twist to the right. And come to plank. Side plank, left arm up. Wild thing. Back to plank. Knees down, the left foot forward. Arms up. Turn to the left. Face forward, plank. Side plank, right arm up. Wild thing. Plank. Knees down. Straight into the second set, right foot forward. Inhale, arms up. Twist to the right. Untwist, plank. Side plank. Lift the left arm. Step forward for high lunge. And twist to the left. Right hand down, lift left arm. And step back to plank. Knees down, left foot forward. Inhale, arms up. And twist to the left. And come to plank. Side plank, lift the right arm. Step the right foot forward. High lunge. Twist to the right. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Plank pose. And knees down, child's pose. From here, we're going to come into downward facing dog. Roll the toes under, lift your hips. Let's walk the heels out a little bit here, get some stretching in the back of the legs. And then find your stillness. And we're going to be rippling forward and back. So start your ripple by rounding the back as you come forward into plank. And then to go back, bend the knees, lift the hips for your back bend as you push back to downward dog. So rippling forward with a rounded back and pushing back with your back bend, trying to make it as smooth of a flow as you can. So you're inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you go back. A couple more of these. And we'll meet in downward dog. Lift your right leg. Open your leg out to the side. First, keeping the leg straight. And then bending the knee. We'll bring that right knee forward for pigeon pose. Settle your hips down to the floor. And then come forward, either resting your head on your arms or twisting left arm under right. And slowly come up and push back to downward dog. Lift your left leg. Open your hips out to the side, keeping that leg straight first. And then bend your knee. Now sweep the left knee forward, pigeon on the other side. You can come down, either rest your forehead on your arms or twist right arm under left. And slowly coming up with control, come back to downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. We're going to bring the knees down. Swing your legs around the front. And we will be doing reverse tabletop and reverse plank, starting with reverse tabletop. Plant your palms under your shoulders, feet hip width apart. Inhale, lift your hips. Squeeze the glutes, reach your tailbone forward. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Press into all four corners of the feet. Hips down. So next, lengthening the legs out long, setting up for reverse plank. We're going to be lifting the hips until the soles of the feet come to the floor. Let's take a breath. Exhale, hips up, glutes strong, legs strong. Pull the abdomen in. And hips down. In between, before we do the next set, we'll just do a simple forward fold. Let your spine relax and your head hang. Back your spine. And then bend your knees. Set up for reverse tabletop. Take a breath, exhale, lift your hips. And you're always welcome to reposition your hands and feet once you're in a posture if it doesn't feel quite right. Ideally, your feet are under your knees right now and your wrists under your shoulders. Slowly bring the hips down. Extend your legs long. Take a breath. Exhale, hips up. One more breath. And come down. And we'll forward fold one more time. Then let's slowly round back up. Into butterfly or butterfly fold. And round back up. And come all the way onto our backs. Hug your knees in. Let your knees come over to the left. Your right arm stays on the floor. On the right, see if you can keep your right shoulder blade on the floor. Bring your knees back to center. Hug them in again and let your knees come over to the right. Left arm out on the floor. Ideally, left shoulder blade on the floor. But if it needs to lift up, if it's too intense to have legs and shoulders on the floor, remember to always listen to your body first. And then bring your knees back to center. Hug your knees in one final time. And we'll come into Savasana. Legs long, arms by your sides. Take up some space if you'd like. Let your breath be normal. Try to keep your mind focused on how your body's feeling. Try to keep your mind focused on keeping your body relaxed on your mat. Start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then either turn onto your side and push up or roll on your spine back to seated.